most remarkable, the most outstanding, and yes, the most extraordinary event that ever happened in this club since I've been a member these 15 years occurred about 8.5 years ago. It went by completely unnoticed. Now, how can that be? Let me explain. A little bit before that time, a board member, John Mark, took it upon himself to have this club become President's Distinguished by fulfilling all the goals of the DCP, the Distinguished Club Program, and also to abolish the dreaded scourge of Toastmasters, the non-manual speech. From that moment, anybody attempting to give a non-manual speech was greeted with a chorus of boos and catcalls. And that coffee privilege is revoked here, no? Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmaster, and new member. Because of the efforts, Daybreakers, our level was raised. And we achieved President's Distinguished. And we became the premier club in the district, and we remain so to this day. Our motto was firmly established, and you see it proudly printed on every member. Now let's say it all together. It begins with 10. Ready? Here we go. 10 for 10 forever. Yes. Because before that, Daybreakers was a great club. I mean, we had fun, but the educational and leadership goals were honored largely in the breach. So that was a pivotal moment. But of course, we didn't notice it at the time. It was only later when we began to achieve year after year. We did achieve this year. We firmly established ourselves as a President's Distinguished again, getting 10 of those goals. But we did it on June 19th. That's a little too close for comfort. What I would like to challenge this club to do is to become 10 for 10 by January of 2009. I think we can do that. What exactly is the Distinguished Club Program? The mission of Toastmasters mentions the two great pillars of our organization, that is communication and leadership. And the DCP fosters those ideas. When a club is working to get to the 10 for 10, there's good excitement in the air. There's that competition against a measurable goal, which, as everybody knows, is that SMART ideal. A measurable goal that you can test yourself against. When new members and guests come into a club that's committed to 10 for 10, they sense it. They know that this is a club where they will get the results that they seek. In fact, since Daybreakers went on that 10 for 10 kick 8 years ago, we produced 2 district governors, numerous area and division governors, conference chairs and co-chairs, TLI leaders, community leaders that go out and do youth leadership programs, prison programs, assist the community, this vibrant Houston community, in all of the leadership capacities that we have. So is it hard to be a 10 for 10 club? Absolutely not. Let's review the goals. They're really quite modest. In order to qualify, the club must have at least 20 members or get from the fund, from the base, which was established just a few weeks ago, July 1st. Our base is about 35, so I don't think we'll have to worry about 20 members. But we should be striving to get the members. Let's go over the goals. There are 12 months to accomplish this. Remember the challenge, January 2009. Let's go over them quickly, and I regret some of you can't see this. 2 CC, common communicators. 2 more CC. Advanced communicators, run silver or gold. 1 more. Those are 4 goals. There are 6 of these goals that have to do with education. A CL, competent leader, or AL, or DTL. And 1 more of those. So there's the 6 right away. 4 new members, 4 more new members. That's something this club has never really had a problem with, but other clubs struggle with membership. But we always must be cognizant of the fact that those are 2 of the goals. Minimum of 4 club officers trained, Now here's where we can possibly do a little better. I think at this point, we have only 4 of our officers trained. I'd like to challenge those 3 who have absconded with their responsibility of getting trained to go to one of their 5 remaining division makeups so that we are the premier club. We should be at the top of every goal, every achievement. And finally, 1 membership dues renewal. 1. Why is it 1 and not 2? Because some clubs are annual. So that's the Distinguished Club program. And any club that achieves 5 becomes distinguished. Not good enough here. Any club that achieves 7, select distinguished. Not good enough. 9, you become residence distinguished. Do we want to stop at 9? No, of course not, of course not. I, for one, would not want to be a member of a club that is not firmly committed to 10 for 10. And speaking of commitments, I would like to make some commitments right now. I personally commit to working with Chris, our VP, to have this chart updated and present, visible at every single meeting. And I ask that our president, Councilor Hennig, at least give us a DCP report every 2 weeks or so. Where are we? And point out, as I'm going to fill in this chart, the names of people who have completed the goals. I also commit to bringing my CL manual to every single meeting, so that when I fulfill a function, it can be reported, and I can get another CL just as soon as this book is completed. I also commit to completing my 2nd CC manual sometime in this Toastmaster year. As you probably know, I love this club. I've seen it work miracles in the lives of people who have the courage to walk through that door. And one of them is sitting right here. A miracle from a man who would not get out of his car for months to the district governor and a person who speaks all over the world. That's the power of this organization and the power of our being the premier club and inspiring people. So I urge you, I beseech you, I ask you now, let's keep this club set to the highest of ideals and remain the premier club in the district. Okay, all together now, once again. Are you ready? 10 for 10 for